Hello everyone, welcome to another lecture of the series Criminology being presented by CSS World. In this video we will cover the definition, meaning and scope of criminology. Let's start this lecture now. First of all, meaning of the word criminology. The word criminology is basically a combination of two Latin words including crimen, which means crime, and logos or logi, which means science. So these two Latin words basically join to make a word criminology. So we can say that criminology is science or study of crime. It is concerned with the conduct of individuals which is prohibited by the society and law. It is a socio-legal study which seeks to discover the causes of criminality and suggest appropriate remedies. So from the meaning of the word criminology, it is clear that this subject is focused on study of different aspects of criminology. After understanding the meaning of the word criminology, now we will move towards the definition of criminology. First of all, you must keep in mind that there is no universally accepted definition of criminology. As we have studied in our previous lecture that the definition of crime keeps on changing, so the definition of criminology is also not single one and not accepted universally. Criminology basically referred the entire body of knowledge regarding the causes and prevention of crime and also the punishment. Criminology is an applied science in which criminologists work to establish knowledge about crime and its control based on empirical research. It forms basis for understanding, explanation, prediction, prevention and criminal justice policy. Although there is no universally accepted definition of criminology, but still there are some well-known definitions which we will cover here. First one is given by Dr. M.J. Sethna. According to him, criminology is the study of meaning and constituent factors of crime and understand the causes of remedies which go by the name of crime. Next one is given by Donald Tuff. According to him, criminology is the study which includes all the subject matters necessary to understand the crime and prevention of crime with punishment and the treatment. Third one is given by Webster. According to him, criminology is the scientific study of crimes as a social phenomena, are criminals and mental condition, their habits and their discipline. So these all are few well-known definitions of criminology. All of them revolves around crime, its causes and its treatment. So we can conclude by defining criminology as the study of crime, its causes, its treatment and its reformation. Now we will study the scope of criminology. Like other social sciences, the scope of criminology is also very vast and extensive. It is related to each and every social class and structure. According to Sutherland, the science of criminology include within its scope the process of making laws, of breaking laws and of reacting towards the breaking of laws. So criminology deals with the law making process. It also covers that how these laws are being broken, and then it also analyzes the reaction on breaking of a law. According to eminent scholars Eliot and Merrill, in criminology we study four sets of facts which include first one, nature of crime, in which we use to study that what are the features of crime, what type of action is crime, in what aspects does a criminal act differ from a social or moral act. So at the first point, the focus remains on the nature of the act. Second point is investigation into the causes of crime. At this point, we study the reasons of criminal behavior. We use to find out the reasons behind the act of crime. The focus remains on finding the reason that why the act of crime took place. Third one is individualized study of criminals. At this point, it is studied that how and when one does turn into a criminal. What particular events or series of events happen which turn man towards criminality. So at this stage, the focus remains on the situation through which an individual passes to become a criminal. Fourth one is study of prevention of crime and reform of criminal. At this stage, we study how such a crime can be stopped from happening in future. So according to Eliot and Merrill, criminology covers all these four stages, and we can see that these stages start from the happening of crime and ends at the reforms to stop such crime in future. So criminology deals through all the process of dealing with crime. Summary of scope of criminology. We can summarize the scope of criminology by saying that criminology deals with causes of crime and methods to protect it, types of crimes and criminals, social reaction to crime, individual reaction to crime, governmental reaction to crime, study ways to gather and analyze evidence, study different methods of investigation, analyzing the main causes due to which a person commits a crime through studying all the biological and psychological aspects. After all that stuff, the criminology also deals with the formulation of theories which lead the society in the right direction to prevent crime in future. So this all is scope of criminology, which starts from the act of crime and ends at formulation of theories to lead the society in the right direction to prevent and protect masses from crime. So this was all from today's lecture. The lectures on criminology will be continued in coming videos. Thanks for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon for more videos. Goodbye.